Hello everyone! Welcome to this new episode of Are You Planning to Travel to? If you don't have any destination yet, you're still confused where to go, here is my summer edition of Are You Planning to Travel to? I just came back from Mallorca. What a beautiful island. Look how tan I am. I just want to share with you what I did in Mallorca, what were the activities I've done during my stay in this tiny island, very beautiful island. So let's get started. What are the things to do in Mallorca? So first of all, let's talk about the main transportation in Mallorca. So for me, I suggest you to rent a car because it's better. With a car, you have the freedom where you want to go. You don't have any timetable to follow. You're independent, so you can travel wherever you want, and it's not that expensive. So we did some comparison between independent companies and large companies, big companies like Europcar, Avis or Hertz, and those ones are very expensive. So I suggest you, if you're only two people, it's better to take the independent companies. So those ones don't have any agency or they don't have headquarters in the airport. Those guys, they are standing in front of the big agencies. They're just standing, and then they will approach you and say, "Hey, are you interested to rent a car? We have a for a cheaper price." So a guy just came to us and then proposed one of his service, which one is the rental car. He has also transfer and other services. We went to Hertz to have some information about the price for 6 days. And then the price was so high, we couldn't afford it because it will just kill our budget for the whole week. Fortunately, that guy approached us, and then he said he had a better offer, and it's true. When we compare it with Hertz, it's 100 less than the first offer. So so if you're looking for cheap cars, just go here. You don't need any deposit. If you have the car directly, there's no queue because he is the one who is looking for the clients. We didn't have any problems with the car during the trip, so it's really recommended. First of all, it's a 6-day trip in Mallorca. First activity you can do, go to Palma, Mallorca, which is the capital of Mallorca. What can you do in Palma, Mallorca? Well, it's all about sightseeing because you have a lot of beautiful cathedrals in Mallorca, and the most beautiful one, it's the Cathedral Basilica of Santa Maria Mallorca. This huge cathedral, you won't miss it because it's such a long cathedral just in front of the sea, and it's located in the city center, and it is one of the top tourist attractions if you're visiting the city center of Palma, Mallorca. So this one, you won't miss it. Then you can begin from that Basilica Cathedral, and then walk around the city center. You can visit some plaza, like the Plaza Mayor, beautiful buildings, yellowish building. If you have a car, you can also go to Castel Belver, which is a castle. If you're coming from Palma, Mallorca, the city center, you can go by car. It's around 15 to 20 minutes drive. It's really located on the top, so it can take time to reach Castel Belver, the Belver. Just unfortunately for droners, it is forbidden to drone around the castle. It's written, and there's a policia local. There's a police headquarters 2 minutes from there, so don't drone it. Or you can try to drone, but really far from the castle. Just take it from, let's say, 1 kilometer from the area, and at least you have a view of the castle, but you can also turn it and you can see the sea and the sea center of Palma, Mallorca. Now, after the Palma, Mallorca, it's time to go to the eastern side of Mallorca. We stayed in Caya Mayor. Caya Mayor, it's really in the eastern part of Mallorca. And I'll say it now, the best beaches are in the eastern part of Mallorca. And I'll show you why. Mallorca is famous for its beaches. Yeah, of course. It's an island. They have the most beautiful beaches in Spain. First beach we visited, it's in the city of Alcudia. It's the biggest beach. It's a 7-kilometer large sand beach, and it's a white sand beach. That's why I called it La Boracay. It's the Boracay of Mallorca. The color of the water, it's turquoise. Like all the beaches I think in Mallorca. The advantage here is very large. Fine restaurants, water sports activities. You won't find water sports activities in all Mallorca. You will only find it in large beaches like the one in Alcudia, Playa Alcudia. And of course, yeah, you can find public toilets and some markets where you can buy some souvenirs. After taking a bath in Playa Alcudia, we went straight to Cala Ponset. Cala Ponset. So this one, it's very different from the first one. It's more peaceful. It's less crowded than the Alcudia. You don't have water sports, but you have fancy restaurants. That's for sure. It's a beach for rich people. Yeah, they have fancy restaurants and also see a lot of boats. Small boats can take a lot of pictures. Yeah, picture taking and nice props for your photos. Like I said, it's less crowded. So if you're looking for a beach where you don't want to have a lot of noises, go to Cala Ponset. It's just 20 minutes drive from Playa Alcudia. After Cala Ponset, it's now time to go up, and reach Cap Formentor. Cap Formentor, it's very nice. Very nice for what? Very nice for drone, very nice for pictures, very nice for the view. The view, it's magnifique. It's bellissima, bellissimo, bellissimo. It's so beautiful. But I advise you to stay in Cap Formentor and don't go down and visit the beach. Maybe the lighthouse, you can visit it, but for me, visiting the Playa Formentor, it's useless. They said it's the best beach in Mallorca, which is not. It's overrated. You will spend your money for nothing because the parking is not free. The beach is not clean. Yeah, it's the water is clear, but it's not clean. It's small, it's crowded, and we don't have a lot of space. And they have one restaurant for all the people who are there. It's very overrated. I was kind of upset about the beach. Like I said, if you're going to go up till Cap Formentor, stop there and take your time in Cap Formentor. Take a lot of pictures, enjoy the view. For droners, you can drone, but just be careful if you don't have any permit. Just be careful to look around if there is no police or agents around you. To be precise, those beaches we visited, it's located in the northern part of Caya Mayor, where we are staying, and the next day we visited the southern part of Caya Mayor, and I think this is the most beautiful beach I've ever seen. Yes, so it's the Park Natural Mondragó. All I can say is so beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. The beach in Mondragó is my top 1 beach in Mallorca. Why? Because don't only have 1 beach, but you have 2 beaches. Why it's my favorite? Because it's so clear. It's crowded, of course, because it's beautiful, but you have still space for each other, so don't you worry about the space. If you think it's too crowded, there's a second beach, just a 5-minute walk from Playa Mondrago. It's called the Es Amarador Beach, which is bigger than the Playa Mondrago. And you have the access to Park Natural de Mondrago, which is the spot to drone! Watch this! So after the Cala Mondrago, we went straight to Es Pontas. It's also one of the tourist spots in Mallorca, and it's located in Santanay municipality, still in the southern part of Park Mondrago, Park Natural de Mondrago. I wanted to visit that place because it reminds me of Malta Azure Window in Gozo, and also the Blue Grotto. The same style, so it's a rock formation with kind of hole in a hole in the middle. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. You can see it here. And for the beach in Santanay, you have Cala Santanay, also beautiful. It's also crowded as the Cala Mondrago, but you have only one restaurant, but you don't have any supermarket around. For example, in Cala Mondrago, you have a supermarket where you can buy a big bottle of water, for example, chips or any snacks. Here in Cala Santanay, you only have one restaurant. Yeah, that's all. So you need to go to another city or in the main city of Santanay to grab a drink or to eat. The restaurant, it's quite expensive, so in terms of budget, of course, we are limited. Aside from the beaches, what else can we do in Mallorca? You can visit some caves, for example, like the famous one is the Cuevas del Hams. This one, it's the most talked about cave in Mallorca, and it's located in Porto Cristo. The area is just near from our place, from Cala Mayor. So if you want to visit it, it's 20 euro per head for adults. I don't remember for kids. It's a 1-hour visit. The first one, they will show you a video of this history of this cave. Second part, they will show you more about the caves, so you can take a lot of pictures of these colorful caves. Yeah, it's a lot of colors, so it's beautiful, but personally it's a bit expensive for this kind of activity. But if you want to see it, go. The good thing in Mallorca, so each city, so for example Cala Mayor, Porto Cristo, Alcudia, for example, all those cities have their own beach, and they have also their own city center. So that's the good thing in Mallorca, because if you are staying, for example, in Cala Mayor, that's good because you have the beach, and you have in the surroundings, you have all the things you need to go. For example, you have supermarkets, restaurants. If you're staying in Porto Cristo, you have the same. You have a beach, and you have all in the surroundings, you have restaurants or supermarkets. The location of your accommodation won't be a problem, because as long as you have a car, there's no problem. You can visit, explore the other city easily. Like I said, with a car, you have more freedom in terms of where do you want to go, and how long do you want to stay in one place. So like us, so we have the car, so it was easy for us to really visit at least 3 beaches a day. That was a good point for renting a car. If you're staying in Palma, Mallorca, of course, they have beaches. There's one, like I said, in front of the Cathedral de Santa Maria de Mallorca. And also near the airport has one beautiful beach. But it is not the same as the one you will see in the eastern part of Mallorca. The good thing in Palma, If you're staying in Palma, Mallorca, it's a party city. It's more for party than the other city in Mallorca. Like us, we stayed in Caya Mayor. Caya Mayor, it's in the eastern part, so it's more peaceful. It's more for family and couple-oriented people. If you're looking for peaceful, beautiful beaches, you need to stay in the eastern part of Mallorca. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like it, to comment, and of course to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye!